Let's go. I'm so excited to be here with Detail Factory today. I think it's fair to say that I'm probably a self-certified biggest fan of Detail Factory brushes. I'm actually here to show you some new colors and new products today. So I'm gonna show you first the best brush that I think that Detail Factory makes. My favorite one is the XL tire brush.
Sydney. No.
Anthony,
So
this
my
was totally
favorite
my segment.
Sorry, I know. It is your segment, isn't it? And I just barged in here because I heard you speaking nonsense. If you don't mind, I would like to join you for this segment because I'm pretty excited about everything new from Detail Factory.
Me too.
And I feel like being brush enthusiasts and people who are pretty passionate about brushes, I think we have a lot to talk about, including some pretty amazing new colors. That's what we're holding right here in our hand, right? So Sydney's got the blue, I got the yellow, and these have some pretty cool names. So this is Avalanche.
Yep, Avalanche.
And this is
Livewire.
Livewire. Nice. Super cool. I was actually joking around with Detail Factory and said, what if we took the blue and the yellow, brought it together, and we called it the Fallout?
Oh my goodness.
Right? It's based on a show video game. I don't know if you would have played it. It's like it's kind of a me thing. So
these are from the Octane line, right? So the Octane line came out last year at TRCMA.
It did,
and that's where we got the teal brushes, my favorite. So really cool new colors. We've got gray and blue, and then the Livewire in the yellow and black.
Everything from the flag tip wheel face brush. We have the wheel face brush here that we were actually using earlier in one of our washes. And then of course we have the interior brush, and we also have the tire scrubbing brush as well. So really this is going to be a full new colorway that's going to be available for the rag company and for Detail Factory, and you're going to be able to find these on Amazon and obviously TRC retail.
Oh, if we can, there's one new product that I cannot wait to talk about, and I'm right on this road.
Okay. All right, Sid.
So
literally,
do it. I can't even wait. Like, this should have come later, but I can't even wait. So speaking of cleaning them, I used to every week I would soak them in a cup of rags to riches, right? But now Detail Factory has released this brush cleaner.
Yes.
And I literally, like, legit, this is the coolest thing. So what I do is mine's in my sink. And I put a little bit of cleaner. Sometimes I put pearl soap. Sometimes I put rags to riches. And when I'm done using my brush, I just twirl it around. It gets down deep in there, cleans all the sand and dirt out of your bristles, and literally, like, you pull it up and it's white again. I realize this one wasn't dirty, but I promise when you're using it, that's exactly what happens. When I saw this, nobody even had to tell me what it was. I was like, oh my gosh, give me that. Let me scrub my brushes. It's so cool.
So this is express. This is at full strength. So obviously we probably want to go diluted, but we're going to show you how to make shaving cream. And we're going to show you how you could go through the process of cleaning up a brush. That one's pretty dirty. So what we're going to go ahead and do, you can go ahead and spray it into the brush itself, and then we're going to go ahead.
I just fill it up in there.
And fill this up. So actually, Sid, if you want to hold it up and kind of show people what that looks like. So I'm just going to go ahead. I'm putting my express inside here, filling that up, and then again you can probably put just a little bit of water, which should we put water in this? Would it make sense, or are we just gonna send it?
Just send it.
Okay, we're gonna.
It's been the theme this week, which is full send.
We're just I say F it, we're doing it live, right? We'll send it. All right.
I think that's probably good.
Okay, cool. All right, so Sid, show me how you do it.
Okay, so then you just work the bristles through all those little knobs in there.
Okay.
It pulls everything out.
Do we have?
And I also think it kind of like, not that the bristles really tangle, but what I notice is it just gets up and gets everything cleaned inside, right?
Oh, you can see. Look at that foam. That foam is turning all sorts of colors.
Yeah, it's like kind of turning pink, whatever the color of those bristles was, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I really dig. Okay.
So you
are officially foamed.
You officially foamed it up. So now we're gonna take that.
Yeah, dude. Isn't that crazy? Look at that.
Brand freaking new.
Right, and okay, but mind you, this was out of the drawer clean, right? Yeah. That came out of the drawer as if it had been cleaned, and look at it now. Isn't that nuts?
This came out of the drawer as if it was like rinsed out. Yeah. It probably came out of a bucket.
Right.
Isn't
that crazy? I love it.
Brand new. Again, so then after this point, you just let it dry, and then you can go ahead and just rinse this out underneath the sink. I mean, but look at all of that. I mean,
I just leave mine in my sink, and then I just pour a little cleaner in there, scrub everything around. It's so great.
What's funny is that technically, this little cleaner was not designed. It was designed to be used to clean your brushes, but there was actually a better purpose for this. And so Sydney's going to grab these things.
So remember last year? Oh, we don't have the little one here. remember last year at TRCMA, the little drill brush came out, right? Because those of us that have had them forever, we kept sticking these inside our drill. We would open up our drill all the way and stick the actual brush in. So Brian came out with the drill brush. So last year you guys all asked for different sizes. So lots of new sizes. This year there is 3 sizes with, this is still a synthetic bristle. So I know on the camera it probably looks like these are the black boar's hair. They are not. They are the synthetic bristle with a flat top. So when you're cleaning a flat surface and you don't want the rounded edge, this is a flat, but it's still the synthetic. So 3 different sizes, the small, medium, large, which I'm gonna tell you a story about the large in a minute. And then on the, with the white tip, so the rounded top, we have still the small. These are new this year. So the large and the medium. I think that's my favorite thing about these bristles is, like you said, they can work with almost any chemical. And you pair them with the right chemical, and even though these bristles are so soft, they do an incredible amount of scrubbing. When this was developed, this was actually developed to clean your drill brush. So that's kind of what it was meant for. And then I was like, well, why can't we clean all the brushes with it? And it's amazing.
Just to kind of show you, I mean, I'm not gonna make a mess, but you're just going to go ahead and rotate that just in that. That's it.
So awesome.
Look how nice that is though, right?
Yeah.
How it builds up that perfect lather, and then you're just gonna go ahead and just take a towel and clean that out.
Do you know what we have? We have seat cheek brushes.
We now,
so great.
We have brushes and what could be my favorite thing ever, pop clip tools. Legit, dedicated pop clip tools now from Detail Factory. And so I am beyond pumped on these. Pop clips, they're a pain, right? Whether you are, I mean, it could be a detailing situation, it could be a wrap situation, it could just be a car modification situation, right? I'm always tinkering with my cars. I have cars with pop clips that just break all the time, and I find that half the tools I have sometimes are inconvenient to use, or I kind of forget where I put them. These are amazing. These are probably some of the highest quality pop clip tools I've ever seen. And so you're gonna have a couple different sizes here. My favorite is actually the one you're holding right there,
This is my favorite too.
So this is going to be perfect for being able to knock out those ones that are kind of a two-parter, right? You got that first pop, then you got that second, and knock that out. But these are going to be new for them, for Detail Factory, and you can use them for a ton of different things. So, for example, they had the Detail Factory pick set. So those are great. And actually, one of them did have kind of a little edge where you can use it to pop clips. But again, it was just a little bit more bendy because of it being more of a rubberization. This is going to be nice and rigid, but still have flex to it. And it's going to be safe on plastic. So it's not going to deeply scratch anything or gouge anything. This is going to be a super useful tool.
And so this is, I think, the greatest thing about these is they come in separate bags, so you get the tools that you want. Right, the ones you use the most.
In front of you, so you have a seam brush here. Now, what's pretty cool about these, right? You know the you know that red press button on your seatbelt, you know, where it says press, and it has all that grime in there, and you just have to take little toothpicks and you have to kind of pick it out, right? This is the brush to get into that.
I call these the seat cheek brushes too. So you know, like where the both side bolsters meet the seat, but you've got to get down in there. So these are so great. You just put them down in there, pull out the sand and dirt. So great. So yeah, I've used these a lot. So we've got a set of foam brushes now. So these are super cool. There's these foam brushes. So 3 different sizes, 3 different colors. One thing that I've been using this one for that I'm enjoying is spraying a little bit of cleaner on there and dusting out the vents. Works super good.
Where we're really kind of finding this to be one of the best case uses for this foam is actually going to be the solution finish, right? And be other trim restoration products. So Sid, what else do we have?
Oh my gosh, there's something I'm so excited about. I almost can't even control. So we have to move these over.
I am equally excited about this.
I'm literally so excited about it.
This is going to be Detail Factory's new, essentially dirt protector, right? This is going to be their new bucket guard, which is going to prevent that dirt from coming back up into your wash media. And it's not just that. There's been some other really cool things that we've like literally just added to this design over the last month to make this what could be the best protector from dirt in your bucket. And so I'll pull this out and just kind of show you guys what this looks like here. And so pulling this out here, so this is going to be their own unique design, which has been proven to be extremely successful in preventing that dirt, preventing that sand, preventing a lot of that grit from getting back into your wash media. And It's super unique. I've not seen anything like this. And when they first presented this to us, I go, holy crap, you guys absolutely knocked it out of the park. And so one of the coolest things about this is actually going to be the accessory attachments for this, along with just its overall functionality. And so Detail Factory has added their own branding into it, but what's really cool is that this is going to be a one-way design as well, right? So obviously once the what type of any contaminants go below this, they are not coming back up. They are staying below this guard here, which is just absolutely amazing. And so definitely a one-way design there. But what's cool is that you're going to have detachable feet. So you're going to be able to come over here and remove these feet as needed. I don't want to yank too hard. There we go. And we can actually pull off those legs right there. And each one of these legs is going to have their own branded rubberized Detail Factory guard right there. And so that's going to be able to sit down into that bucket and lock itself in place. And then you can go ahead and replace these or just put them back in and just leave them in. And once they're on, they're on. The other thing is, what do you do with the muck and the grime that sits below the guard there when you leave the bucket, right? It dries up, we have a wash mitt that's deep down inside the bucket that we know is kind of not drying properly because it doesn't have enough ventilation. So was there a way to bring this up? And so I was like, hey, you've got these awesome channels here. Is there any way that you can actually add some arms to where it would hook onto a bucket to create like a new base shelf for not just your wash media, but also for...
Wash out your brushes and let them dry. The coolest. I'm so excited about that.
Straight up, we just throw our brushes on the ground. It is a mess. It is not good.
Yeah,
we hate.
true.
Gabe hates that we do that, and it's the and I hate that we do it too, because I go, hey man, they're on the dirty ground. Like, we really should get them off there. But where do we do them? We have to go find somewhere to hang them. We can hang them on the Viper cart. Sometimes we forget about them. This is right here. It's all encompassed. It's all enclosed, and we can just finish up with a wash. Finish
Clean
up
your
with our
bucket
brushes.
out. Rinse this out. Hang it. Hang your brushes to dry. I mean.
And then they go back on the shelf.
So great.
Then for this, right, you can go ahead and leave the rubber on if you want to leave that on there, and then we're going to go ahead and just drop that down into our see-through bucket. This is going to go down. We're going to submerge that, and it's going to form a very nice seal.
This is another great feature of it is, you know, I have some, I don't have grit guard ones, but I have some other ones that, and they tend to float up once the water's in there. So I love these, that the way that the feet are made is they're going to fit right in the bottom of your bucket, and they're going to almost like snap into place, right? So it's going to hold it down there. You're not going to have it floating up, bringing all your stuff up and bringing that dirt with it, right? So I have a little bag of sand, little bag of blue sand. So I'm going to sprinkle this in the water, and then we're going to have to move it around with a little brush. And this is going to show you how that, we probably should put some like little, rinseless wash in here, but we're gonna see that sand float to the bottom, and then you're gonna see that that is stuck down there, right? So not all of it's gonna soak down there just because we don't have anything else in the water. But if you can see at the bottom, that sand settles on the bottom, and look at with him doing that, the vortex is not bringing that sand back up, which is crazy. So we all know from doing any type of rinseless wash, if we move that water around too much, it brings that dirt back up to the surface. That's crazy.
You can see that sand
that is
there.
so crazy.
That sand is down there at the bottom. I mean, it is right there.
And it's not moving no matter how much you stir the water.
My hand. I am trying to get it to where it will come up somehow by like suction, and it is just not. It is not going up there.
Yeah, I love it.
That's amazing.
You know what else is amazing? You clicking like on this video. Also, you subscribing to The Rag Company. Now, if you want to see more of these uncut videos, the full stream, you can check them out on the TRCMA playlist. As for the rest, well, that's up to you. Go check some more of those out.